go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nice counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They're both trying for a knockout. Just missed. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down. You've got to...
Here we go. It's round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That counter shot lands. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Right hook just missed. And he scores with the counter. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be, as we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
On to the third. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they trying to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He threw a punch and just got countered. It's bombs away. Nice counter. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Punches have to hurt. He threw a punch and just got countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury to
Six, just get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this.
to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Good job, basics. Get your rhythm back.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Misses that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light, concentrate.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
You've got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Whoop.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Nice round. Good round. I like that from Aki.
Stay for this boxing back together. You've been coasting this fight.
Smart. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up.
You're confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence.
Working nice. Those 1-2s.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That right hook catching air. Big heavy blow, and Saul is down. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think now.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. So it's plan B time. Let's start the 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
That counter shot lands. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all